Hey you guys, welcome back. So today, as you can see, another casual one. This is my third video in the week. This is like Vlogmas in Donna's beauty review terms. There's just been so many great skincare releases. I just want to pump these videos out. And I especially wanted to get on here today and review my first impressions of the Supergoop Daily Dose Vitamin C and SPF. I was most excited about this new release. Such an innovative formula. I haven't heard of another product like this one, so I just wanted to get this review up for you guys. I think this is actually the first ever first impression skincare review I've done. Obviously this is not ideal when it comes to skincare. Usually I like to try out a product for at least a month, but I don't know, sometimes I'm craving these videos. I just want to hear an ingredient review and the first impressions of the formula and how it wears. So that's what we're going to do today. I'll try it on camera so you guys can see how it looks on my complexion, and we'll go through the ingredients. So Supergoop is a cruelty-free sun care brand. They have a ton of great SPF formulas, and when I saw that there was vitamin C in here, I could not wait to get my hands on this, could not wait to try this out. This has an SPF of 40, which is pretty high up there for a serum formulation, and we have a PA of 3+. Now that plus system indicates a UVA protection. The max you can have is 4 pluses, so you're getting a little under the maximum there, but SPF of 40, you're still getting more than the daily recommended amount of an SPF of 30. So that's promising to see. We have a chemical sunscreen here. We have avobenzone at 3%, homosalate at 9%, octisalate 5%, and octocrylene at 6%. And I have to say, for a chemical sunscreen, I was expecting this to get my skin usually gets a little bit of a burn from a chemical SPF, but the formula must be pretty balanced because it feels really great on the skin. And they could not use a mineral SPF because of how unstable vitamin C could be. Vitamin C requires a certain pH, so unfortunately they had to use the chemical SPF. I know that's not a lot of people's thing, but the good thing about chemical SPFs, they wear a lot better underneath makeup. They're a little lighter feeling, they're not as heavy. I don't mind a chemical SPF, but I will say some of them can be a little too harsh for sensitive skin, so just keep that in mind. But I have yet to experience any sensitivities with that, but I'll get into my final thoughts in the end. And then as far as the other ingredients go, second on the ingredient list, first ingredient is water, and then we have a vitamin C derivative. It's the 3,0-ethyl ascorbic acid. Now with vitamin C derivatives, they're not as strong as L-ascorbic acid. Maybe I shouldn't say not as strong, but they don't have as many studies to back them. There's way more studies out there to back the collagen synthesis behind L-ascorbic acid, also the brightening from L-ascorbic acid. But these vitamin C derivatives can be effective, and the benefit of using them is the fact that they're more stable. And the cool thing is they did put 10% in here, and there's been studies to prove their brightening benefits at as low as 3%. So you're getting a potent vitamin C in here. I myself, from personal experience, I've experienced the most brightening with L-ascorbic acid, but I have seen minimal brightening with these derivatives. So I will say they do work, so I'm excited to see if I see any brightening from this, any lightening to my melasma spot. We also have niacinamide in here. Niacinamide is great for brightening the skin. It can also smooth out lines and wrinkles. Now that requires a higher concentration, but at 2% it can do good things for the skin. As a matter of fact, it could be soothing for the skin at 2% and even can improve the skin's barrier function. At 2%, niacinamide can increase the synthesis of free fatty acids, cholesterol, and ceramides. So there you go. It can improve your skin's barrier. It can help keep water in. It can help prevent transepidermal water loss. It's helping those building blocks in your skin. So that's really exciting. So far so good. We're looking good on the ingredients. And then we have some flower extracts in here. We have jasmine flower extract, daisy flower extract. Now, there's no scent detected from me anyway from this. I don't know if they're just in here for antioxidant function. It's hard to say, but I do not detect any kind of smell from this. Just because you have a certain floral extract does not mean you're going to have a scented product, but it could increase the sensitivity from that product if you have any kind of allergies to these extracts. We also have sodium hyaluronate in here, so you're getting that humectant action. Also a few glycerins, so there's your moisturizing agents, and then also propanediol, which is also a nice emollient, adds to the moisturizing capabilities. So lots of nice ingredients in here. It sounds promising, and first impressions from yesterday, it did apply really nicely to the skin. I am really excited about this, guys. I love the formula. It comes out in this creamy, milky serum. It has this very pale yellow tint to it, and when you rub it in, it gives the prettiest glow to the skin, this just nice radiance. You can see how it gives such a pretty sheen. It really smooths out the skin and it feels great. Like I said, there's no stinging whatsoever. The only negative to this, I'm gonna fly through this. I already used 6 pumps there, probably 2 more pumps for my chin, and then if I'm going on my neck, probably 2 pumps there. And this is only a 1 ounce bottle. And just to put it in context, I have my Morphe Skin Tint here. This is a 1 ounce bottle. So you're not really getting a whole heck of a lot of product in this. So it's an expensive product at $46. So just keep that in mind. But it just feels so great on the skin. So moisturizing. It almost even feels soothing too. It's not tacky. It just feels really emollient and silky. It feels like a luxury serum going on. Like you feel like you're doing something good for your skin. It does not feel like a sunscreen whatsoever. So I was immediately impressed by this. Oh, it feels so good. And yeah, I'm not detecting any kind of smell. When I put it around my eyes, I don't have any stinging, but I did notice as the day went on, I wasn't even sweating. We were just in the house yesterday, and I did notice that my eyes were stinging a little bit. So if you have sensitive eyes, just keep that in mind. But any really chemical sunscreen, I have that issue with. But see that glow on the skin? It's so, so pretty. It does wear well underneath makeup too. I applied a foundation over this yesterday. It wore really nicely. Now today I applied it this morning with nothing else, no moisturizer. And let's see, it's about 3 o'clock now. So it's been on my face for, I don't know, when did I get up? Like 8 o'clock? It's been on my face for about 8 hours, and my skin did start to feel a little dry throughout the day. But I feel like if I'm just looking for some light moisture, I can wear this alone, and you're gonna get a decent amount of moisture from this. Especially if you have normal to oily skin, you're gonna get plenty of moisture from this. But if you're super dry like I am, you might feel like you need to apply some extra moisturizer throughout the day, which then essentially can dilute your SPF application. So just keep that in mind. But it feels so great. It does have a light chemical sunscreen smell to it, but it's not super strong like a lot of chemical sunscreens can be. I really like it. I'm really impressed. I'm excited about this innovative formula. I think it's the first we've seen. Let me know down below if you've heard of any other SPFs with vitamin C in them. It's pretty exciting. So thumbs up to Supergoop. I love this formula. It feels so silky on the skin. It does not feel tacky as it sets. It still feels silky on the skin. Like I said, as the day went on, my skin did start to feel a little dry, but you get a decent amount of moisture from this. So very impressed. Love the formula, and I love that I'm getting my vitamin C derivative with my SPF protection. So I would definitely recommend this. Let me know if you guys are planning to pick this up, if you're interested in this. Also let me know down below what's your current vitamin C. Love hearing vitamin C recommendations, and SPF too. What SPF are you loving? I'd love to hear from you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. I think my next video is going to be the Tatcha Dewy. Is it the Dewy? I think it's just called the Tatcha Dewy Serum, but I have that one on the way. It looks like it's gonna be shipped out by Monday. So if you guys like these first impressions, let me know. If you're like, no, Lauren, I wanna see your impressions like a month from now. Who cares what you think about it when you first get it? I totally get it, let me know. But let me know either way if this was helpful. And thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.